Europe's political leaders like to come to this part of Italy for their holidays. Italy's new political leaders would argue they should spend time talking to people here before condemning the coalition's policy agenda. Ilaria and Elisabetta are trying to run small businesses opposite each other, a cafe and an artisan jeweller's. Elisabetta is about to pack it in.
It's almost impossible. This village only leaves during the summer, not even 2 months. I've been running this place for 2 years. Now I have to abandon it, because during the winter it looks like a ghost town.
FARA in Sabina is a contradiction, spectacularly beautiful and, economically speaking, on its knees. Antonio has lived here plying his trade for 40 years. Up to around 5 years ago, people would bring him expensive furniture to repair. But since the austerity imposed by Brussels, it's dried up. It's the system, he says. You can't fight it.
I'm a simple man, but I think it's a worldwide system. Unfair, but that's what it is. In my life, I've made 4 big changes about where I live and work. If young people want to do the same thing now, they'll find it enormously difficult.
As we were talking, Francesco turned up. He's from another generation. At 92, he remembers when every house in the village had someone living in it. He now makes lists of how things used to be, what people used to do. There was a courthouse, he said, a bank, a chemist, a kindergarten, a tailor, a hospital. The list went on and on.
There was nothing missing. It was a self-sufficient village. Now the village has been depopulated. Everybody went away. Nowadays, if someone wants to work, they need to go to Rome or somewhere else.
Indeed, most of the homes here have nobody in them now. And it isn't as though things are better in the cities. Youth unemployment in Italy is over 30%. And FARA in Sabina is struggling to survive. One of the things that Eurosceptic parties often say is that they're standing up for the little people, the people who they say the system has either betrayed or forgotten about. In turn, those parties are often derided by supporters of the European Union who say, you just want to return to the past. But the thing is, it's quite difficult to make that argument when you come to a place where plainly the past was better than things are now. There are 1,000 villages in Italy just like this one, all going through the same thing. Telling people in places like this that things are getting better no longer works. Laurence Lee, Al Jazeera, FARA in Sabina, central Italy.